Hello, I am King Mac, and I'd like to thank you all for watching this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger with some french fries and a nice soft drink. Thank you for watching, and now here is our feature presentation of TTBurger game reviews on YouTube.
Welcome back, my friends. It's been a while, hasn't it? And you want some more game reviews, I see. Well, you come to the right place because we got more racing games here for you all month long of June as we experience into the racing world of video games and everything. This is episode 179 of the multi-part review, episode 179, part 1 of 5. Yes, 5 parts this time. The last time we had a 6-part, now today we're doing a 5-part here. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Free Green HD and SubZeroMNX for King Mac. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. And today, I want to talk about a racing game that involves crashes. Where crashing is how you get points and make money. Like usually when you crash, it's like you lose the race and it's a penalty and stuff, and you want to restart. But in games like this franchise, you get rewarded for crashing, and that is a plus right there. This game was first developed by Criterion and Acclaim before being developed by EA Games later on in its lifespan, but we're going to talk about that later. This series started off on the PlayStation 2 and then had multi-port, and it was on the PS3 and Xbox 360 and stuff, and had portable games as well. We're going to be talking about the Burnout series. This will be a 5 parts like I said. Part 1, we're going to look at Burnout. Part 2, Burnout 2, Point of Impact. Part 3, Burnout 3, Takedown. Part 4, Burnout Revenge. And Part 5, Burnout Paradise for the PlayStation 3. Now, I know there's Burnout Dominator and Burnout Legends, which were portable games. There was a Burnout Dominator on the PS2 and stuff, and there's also Burnout Crash. I'm not looking at those because, one, I don't own portable games and their spin-offs, and Burnout Crash sucked in my opinion. So I did play it and it was garbage and stuff. And before I get started, once again, I need to give shout-outs to my friends JJBrother88, JJJR89, who's recently got married. So happy for you, buddy. Hope you guys are doing well. And also MMTheMan89. We're all fans of racing games, and I'm sure they're fans of Burnout series as well. Okay, let's talk about here. Let's get started. We're talking about the original Burnout, first released on the PlayStation 2 and then ported to the Xbox and Nintendo GameCube, released on November 1st, 2001. And this was by Criterion Games and Acclaim Entertainment. Now, the first game in the Burnout franchise is an okay, decent game. It could have been better, but could have been worse. I will admit that the first game, in my opinion, has not aged that well. And I know for its time, it was very big when it first came out and stuff, but you knew improvements were to be made, and looking back at it, it does not really age all that well. We have a decent arcade racer with crashing in it and stuff. And when you crash, you get money, and the elements for crashing get you points for a high score as well. You have a good amount of vehicles with some unlockables along with a variety of modes along the way, make this a good game for the most part. Not the best though, but we'll continue there. Burnout puts you right into the action. There's no story or anything like that. It's just you get right in the action, you race, get the high score, get the gold, unlock more courses, unlock more vehicles, and that's what you do there. There's no story, like I said. Let's get to the presentation. We have good graphics for a game released in 2001. It's on par with games like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 and more and more. I mean, the car models look good. Not the best car models, but still look like good car models. The environments look okay, and I'm sure they're not going to be the best looking environments either, but they look okay. The crashes, while they look good in 2001, they do not really look good today because they haven't really aged that well. I mean, I understand this was a big thing back then, but still, compared to the sequels, the crashes do not look really good here because the crashes, they're very weak looking. The damage is just small on the cars. The only thing that really gets damaged are the windows and such, and it's basically just kind of lame there and stuff. I mean, a game about crashes just doesn't really look that good compared to the sequels. I mean, no, I'm not trying to bash the game because it improves what it made me. This was good for its time, but it improved in the sequels. I'm trying to mean there. The frame rate, there's really no frame rate issues whatsoever. I didn't really notice any slowdowns here and there. So just frame rate is good, and Graphics are good, could have been better, but still good for 2001. Sound, I gotta say, is good sound. Music is catchy. I mean, I love the music. Got a mix of rock, techno tunes, funky pop tunes, stuff like that, which fit the variety of Burnout as well, and the racing games as well. There's not really much to talk about with the voice setting. It's just 3, 2, 1, go, and checkpoint and stuff. That's pretty much not what to say there, so let's move on here. Gameplay is good for the first Burnout. Like I said, it has not aged so well, and the way the game feels and plays, you knew more could have been done with it. I mean, yeah, it's a racing game, and there's fun factor to it with the crashes and trying to beat the score and get in first place and stuff, but just has not aged that well, and that's the best thing I can say is that, like, it has not aged that well, and that problems arise because of this. But we'll talk more about that later. There is some fun to be had here in Burnout. You pick a car, you race to win, along the way you will crash, but you get money when you crash the other vehicles, causing traffic jams and pile-ups on the road and more. It makes crashing fun. Knowing that you get a reward for crashing, it's a new twist in gaming for sure. You have a variety of cars to choose from, like you have race cars, pickup trucks, some mini cars, and sport cars, stuff like that, and speedsters and stuff like that. And you can like more cars too, like buses, tow trucks, and stuff too. And that's pretty cool for the buses because I like buses. Buses are cool. I like buses in Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, and I like buses in general in games. So yeah. You have a variety of courses as well, like you got like city highways and like just going downtown, stuff like that, and a lot of them are fun and fast and fun indeed. You have good controls and stuff like that too, like they're simple, just X turns, square brakes and stuff, and you know the deal. And it's a good game that could have been better. But now the negatives. The game can be difficult at times. Sometimes a little too difficult, where like it's hard to come in first place at times. Some of the vehicles do not handle well at all, like the car for the easy and people who never played Burnout, the car moves slow, you will not get first place and stuff, so just stick with one of the faster cars and stuff, and once you get better at them. The crashes, while they're cool and they're the key selling point of Burnout, but some of the crashes take forever, and not only that, they can affect your progress in the race there, and you'll go from first to last place in no time because some of the races like take a while to end. And even when you just slightly touch something, it stops everything with the crash and that. I mean, just like that just kind of affects your progress there. I mean, like I mentioned, the crashes, but the way they look and stuff like that, it's going to look better. But the worst part of the game? The time limit. Yes, there is a time limit to win the races. You get more time when you pass through checkpoints and stuff like that, which is fine. But the problem is it doesn't give you a lot of time to finish the race, and their checkpoints are so far apart at times, it will cost you to win the race, and it adds frustration, because games like this shouldn't be this lenient on the time limit there. I mean, even if they do have time limit, it shouldn't be there, but even if they do, at least be more lenient on the time to make it easier to win the race and stuff. It's not the way to add challenge to a game when you're constantly restarting over and over, and you have limited to the amount of tries to try and restart a race too. Why does this game have limited number of tries? I mean, like, why do I need to only like have three retries and then that's that? I mean, it doesn't make any sense there, but okay. And yeah, I mean, it just adds more frustration. It's not really a challenge, it's frustration, and it's not the way to add challenge to a game. But the game is still fun though. It just has this frustration to it. Final thoughts there. If you like the original Burnout and stuff, then you won't be disappointed because there's a lot of fun action there when it comes to championship racing, one-on-one racing, multiplayer and stuff like that, so you'll be in for a treat for sure. The score I'll be given is a 7 out of 10 because of the problems I have with it, but still, it's the best score to give it, and it's still a fun game just with the frustrations there. You knew more was going to come with improvements there. And that's it for episode 179, part 1 of 5. Stay tuned for part 2. We're going to look at the sequel, Burnout 2, Point of Impact, once again by Criterion Games and Acclaim Entertainment. And how does this game fare from the predecessor? Final, that's pretty much all I gotta say. And you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below. Join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers Group, and my Facebook group, TTBurger Gamers Group, and also my Facebook page, TTBurger8, if you want to find out what's going on the channel, and just look for updates there, and just enjoy and have fun meeting with people and stuff. Pretty much all I gotta say is Tony, peace and out, have a great day, and see you all in my review of Burnout 2, Point of Impact.